in the blue corner, representing Ragworth Fight Academy. Let's hear it for Aaron Hizzy. Please put your hands together for Jack Scott. Again, this bout is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds.
Okay, we're moving to the 6th fight of the night. We have Aaron Hizzy from Ragworth Fight Academy in the blue corner, wearing the red shorts. And we have Kyle Smith in the red corner, independent fighter, wearing the black and silver shorts.
I just corrected that, James. It's Jack Scott. I don't think Kyle Smith's turned up. Jack took the fight about maybe an hour ago, maybe it's even less. But it's funny because he's still wearing his own gloves and shorts.
Thank you for that. So we've had a fighter pulled out, we've had a fighter step in there at the last minute, so to speak. Let's see how this affects Aaron. I mean, perhaps he was training for the other fighter, and is a change of opponent going to affect him this close to the fight? So we have Jack Smith in the black and silver. Jack Scott. We have Jack Scott in the black and silver. A southpaw fighter. Yeah, seems very relaxed, hands down style.
Jack's another one that's probably had over 100 fights.
You can certainly tell he seems very relaxed and composed in the ring.
Aaron just trying to work the body there when he had Jack up against the ropes.
Jack's moved to orthodox now, so I assume another switch hitter.
Yeah.
It's like watching fighters out the Brendan Ingle gym. Switch hitting from orthodox to southpaw, hands down. He seems very confident, Jack.
Yeah, Jack likes to box at range.
Oh, Aaron kind of walking in there with his shots, missing wildly.
Jack actually boxed here last week as well. He won a title at 72 kilos, I think it might be, against the Albanian fighter called Bloody Mataj.
Right. And that was a boxing match?
4 rounds, yeah.
4 rounds. Okay, we'll see how Aaron does. He's a orthodox fighter, although he's just changed to southpaw, stepping forward. He seems to become quite square on there as he's throwing his combinations on the ropes.
It looks like he's trying to hunt for the finishing shot, but I'd be surprised if he catches Jack.
Jack seems very defensive and unorthodox and slippery. Doesn't look like the kind of guy who catches many. Nice left hook there. I feel with Aaron, he's not got his distance yet. He's throwing shots and he's missing. Little back and forth there with Lee and Jack's cornerman. Unfortunately, Lee's just commentating tonight. He won't be judging. So we'll just stick with the commentary. Here we go into round 2. Aaron's style, he's got this kind of crouched over style, isn't he, with his hands up but low at the same time because he's leaning forward. I'm just wondering if that's going to leave him open to some of Jack's counters.
Yeah, you can see he's like his elbows seem to be 10-2 sort of.
Again,
he's leaving his body. Hizzy leaves his body wide open, but he's the one who seems to be pressure the fight. He's throwing shots with aggression, but Jack's covering up nice.
He's certainly the one coming forward, and the judges might score his aggression.
Nice shot by Jack there.
Yep. Was that a right hook? I turned away as he threw that. Was that a right hook?
I think it might have been James. Yeah.
Okay, both fighters starting to calm down a little bit.
Jack poking out the jab there.
I think if Jack can up his work rate a little bit here, because he's standing and waiting, which may be his style for Aaron to throw punches, whereas Aaron seems to wait and then to kind of like bull forward and throw lots of punches. So I wonder if Aaron's background is in Muay Thai kickboxing, so he has that kind of
he has that type of stance,
yeah. Again, he takes Jack back to the ropes, throws shots. Jack just kind of waits him out.
For how wide his elbows are, James, if I was Jack, he doesn't look like he's in very good condition. I'll be working the body with a jab.
I agree. I think some body work here would lead to big things for Jack if he can start to just maybe throw a 1-2 and a few body shots, work his way in with a jab and let those body shots go. Just caught Aaron on the top of the head, the back of the head there with a left hook.
Yeah, if I was Jack, I'll be up in the work rate and I'll be seeing how fit Aaron actually is.
I agree. It's quite a slow-paced fight. Both fighters waiting for the other boxer to initiate, and it slowed the pace right down, which is going to play in Aaron's hands. That's the end of the second round. Not many shots thrown in that fight. Here we come into the third and final round. We have Aaron Hizzy in the red shorts. We have Jack Scott in the black and silver shorts with the split. Aaron looking for that right hook to the body.
Nice body shots there by Aaron.
Convinced he does have a Thai boxing background with the way he's carrying his hands.
Yeah, I was just thinking that myself, James. I'd be surprised if he didn't. Definitely the more aggressive Aaron landing the heavier shots there. Jack wasn't really firing back, but he took a lot on the gloves.
He did. I mean, I don't think he really got hit with a shot, maybe other than the body shots. Certainly covered up his head. However, even the unlanded shots, if you're not throwing anything back...
That's it, James, yeah. I think Aaron's probably fitter than what I give him credit for at the start.
I agree. I agree for both of us there. He does seem a fit guy. He's throwing a lot of punches. He doesn't seem to be tiring. He's just coming back throwing more. So certainly favouring the right hand as well.
Yeah.
I don't think Jack's being hurt, but again, he needs to throw back. And he's going to have to throw in combinations or single shots.
Yeah, single shots. He's just taking them on the gloves. I think if Jack threw threes and fours and put Hizzy on the back foot, then we would really see how fit he actually is.
Yes, I agree. We need to see threes and fours from Jack. We need to see him coming forward, not waiting all the time. And I think as well it's hard for Jack because it's hard to counter a guy who's just bowling in front of you and throwing lots and lots of punches. So I think Jack does need to really up his work rate in this last round.
Yeah, I wonder if Jack could be not wanting to step in too much because Aaron's obviously carrying a lot of weight on Jack.
That's a good point. That's a good point. That's the bell for the end of the third round and the end of the fight. Personally, I think because of Aaron's aggression, I think the judges are going to give it to him, which is what you'd already said, Lee.
Yeah, I think Jack's just turned away and shook his head, so I think he's just given himself a loss already without having the judges' scorecards.
Agreed.
I think Jack will be quite frustrated with that performance, if I'm honest.
I think so. I mean, he's clearly has talent. He seems very composed, accurate, good defence. Has he been out the ring for a while, Lee, or is he?
No, Jack's a very active fighter. The only thing I can think of is obviously he's took the fight on like probably an hour's notice.
Please put your hands together for both our warriors. What an absolute war! After 3 hard-fought rounds, you have the judges' scorecards. And the bout has been declared a draw. So please put your hands together for Jack Scott and Aaron Hizzy. Absolutely fantastic there.